Imagine for a moment. You wake up one day and feel like you're constantly juggling too many responsibilities. The days fly by, and despite all your efforts, you find yourself trapped in a cycle of reacting to one situation after another. You're busy, but not really progressing. Wouldn't it be nice to know a set of principles that could help you take control of your life, personally and professionally? Something that could guide you to achieve lasting success, rather than just short-term wins? Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is exactly that blueprint, a life-changing framework that's helped millions shift from simply surviving to thriving. But what makes these habits so powerful? Well, today we'll break them down and understand not only what they are, but why they work and how you can implement them to transform your own life. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to reclaim control of your time, your energy, and your purpose, this video is for you. Let's dive into the 7 habits of highly effective people and discover the timeless principles that will help you unlock success. Covey introduces us to these 7 habits by focusing first on a shift in perspective, what he calls the inside-out approach. Rather than trying to change the outside world to fit your desires, Covey insists that real, lasting change must begin from within. This is why the book is divided into 2 key parts: private victories and public victories. Habit 1. Be proactive. The first habit is foundational. Be proactive. It's all about recognizing that you are in control of your responses to life's challenges. Covey introduces us to a concept he calls the circle of influence and the circle of concern. The circle of concern includes things outside of your control, like the weather, world events, or other people's opinions. On the other hand, the circle of influence contains things you can control, like your attitude, actions, and choices. Proactive people focus on their circle of influence. Instead of complaining about external circumstances, they look for solutions within their control. Covey gives us a powerful story here about Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor who lost everything but found power in his ability to choose his response to his circumstances. This is the essence of being proactive, realizing that, regardless of what happens, you always have the freedom to choose your response. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Now that you understand your ability to choose, it's time to direct that choice toward a meaningful goal. Begin with the end in mind means you start by envisioning your ultimate goals and work backward to create a path to get there. Covey gives an exercise. Imagine attending your own funeral. What would you want people to say about you? How would you want to be remembered? This habit is about developing a personal mission statement, your guiding North Star. It's not just about career ambitions, but about what kind of person you want to be in every role, whether it's as a parent, a friend, a colleague, or a leader. Once you have that vision, everything you do should align with it. This habit is all about personal leadership, charting the course of your life. Habit 3. Put first things first. With a clear vision in mind, the next step is to organize your life around it. Put first things first is about time management, but in a much deeper sense than just scheduling tasks. Covey introduces the idea of quadrants, which categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. The most effective people focus on what he calls Quadrant 2 activities, those that are important but not necessarily urgent, like planning, relationship building, and personal development. Covey uses the example of someone constantly putting out fires, running from one urgent task to another. They may feel productive, but in reality, they're not moving toward their long-term goals. By prioritizing what truly matters, you make sure you're not just busy but productive in the areas that count most. These first 3 habits, being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first, are about private victories. They focus on you mastering yourself before you can interact effectively with others. Once you've achieved that internal success, you can move on to public victories. Habit 4. Think win-win. Habit 4. Think win-win marks the beginning of effective interaction with others. This mindset is about seeking mutual benefit in your relationships. Covey argues that many people operate from a scarcity mindset, thinking there's only so much success to go around. As a result, they approach relationships with a win-lose mentality. But the most effective people have an abundance mindset. They believe there's enough for everyone to succeed. In business, friendships, or even family dynamics, the key is to build trust and seek solutions where everyone benefits. This habit isn't about compromise, where both sides give up something. It's about finding a way where everyone walks away feeling like a winner. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Effective communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. Seek first to understand, then to be understood is about developing the habit of listening with the intent to understand, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Covey introduces the concept of empathic listening. Most of us listen with the goal of responding, but empathic listening requires us to deeply understand the other person's point of view, emotions, and intentions. Once you've truly understood the other person, you can then present your ideas more effectively because you're speaking to their needs and concerns, not just your own. Covey gives an example of a father who's frustrated that his son doesn't open up to him. The father keeps giving advice, but the son feels unheard. Once the father stops talking and genuinely listens to understand his son's perspective, their relationship begins to heal. Habit 6. Synergize. When two people truly understand and respect each other, they can combine their strengths to create something greater than the sum of their parts. This is synergize. Covey uses the analogy of musical harmony. When different notes are played together, they create a beautiful sound that's far richer than any single note on its own. Synergy is about creative cooperation. It's the process of working with others in such a way that you tap into each other's strengths to produce innovative results. Covey emphasizes that synergy is not just compromise, but a breakthrough in creativity that comes when people truly collaborate with openness and respect. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Finally, Habit 7 is all about renewal. Sharpen the saw. Covey tells the story of a woodcutter who's so focused on cutting down trees that he doesn't stop to sharpen his saw. Over time, his effectiveness decreases. This habit is about taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, so that you can continue to perform at your best. Covey breaks this down into 4 key areas of renewal: physical, exercise, proper nutrition, rest; mental, learning, reading, growth; social/emotional, relationships, service; and spiritual, connecting with your values, purpose, meditation. By regularly renewing yourself, you prevent burnout and ensure that you can continue to grow and improve. These 7 habits aren't just steps on a checklist, they are a philosophy for living a meaningful, balanced, and effective life. By first mastering yourself and then building powerful relationships with others, you can truly achieve long-lasting success. Whether you're looking to improve your personal life, your career, or your relationships, Covey's habits offer a comprehensive guide for transforming the way you live and work. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you found this breakdown helpful.